I got back into XDB, I said clearly it was a trade. I wasn't going to stay in it too long, so I think I got out of it anyway at the time. I'm not in it anymore. Since then, yes, what it kind of does remind me of that time when Veracity had similar reaction to when they announced about the tokenomics and how they were lacking any communication with the community. Kind of similar to right now. Obviously, there were some news about XDB and a lot of rumors in terms of, oh, they're not paying Inter, what's going on, they don't have money. Then what I heard was that it actually wasn't XDB's fault. It was because of Inter, they didn't fulfill their side of the contract. Didn't have much details, but ever since, obviously, when I found out like they are merging a token, is that it? And the supply is increasing as well, I think, and there hasn't been, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been an official anything yet. Unless, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Yes.
So from the chats that the official chats that I have been catching up on, I saw that basically people are assuming, obviously, and have their own opinions, and they're exchanging screenshots of different chats and different announcements or what people said and all that. Which obviously doesn't help because it's just all rumor based. So this is terrible. It's like total capitulation. You see, like this is a very, we're going to measure that in a second. This is like, obviously market wasn't great, but at this point we were expecting this to turn because it was a good level to turn from. It wasn't a bad level, and this was even better. Obviously, you know, coming in at around 2 cent 4 would have been amazing for a reversal point because this was your resistance around here, and then a nice support here, another support here. This would have been a great level now, but this obviously all the FUD, everything that's happening hasn't helped. Now, from again what I heard in terms of good news was that supply won't be released immediately. It's going to happen over 20 years. And that's not going to impact the price that much, obviously, because it's going to be gradual and so many years and all that. But again, it is just all community talk based on he said, she said, and there's no concrete statements or explanations coming from the team. The tech is there. There's apparently a lot of projects that are ready to build or have started, you know, on XDB, on their blockchain. And like, obviously that is great news, great bullish news, but the price pretty much came down to a level 0. Obviously we could drop lower, you know, there is obviously always lower. This is a daily chart. Some reaction here, some reversal, but it's, as they say, when it comes to situations like this, your TA means nothing. I could draw a million lines here right now. I could say, oh guys, okay, this is a great level. Get in buy. But I'm not going to say that because we just don't have anything that is solid coming from the top. Coming from the guys that should be telling us we're in control, we know what we're doing, this is what's happening, you know, trust the team, we are working on solutions, don't worry, anything like that, and we could then start drawing more lines. So it's just an overall look now on XDB. I think right now throwing out any technical lines,
I'd agree. Yeah. I mean, luckily, following like the impulsive moves to the downside and upside I've learned from Tom, I was able to actually sell my bag because I saw that it was going to test its low, and it was actually like hovering like, you know, around 4 cents, and I knew that it was going to come down. So I managed to sell everything and buy it back, and I think I about 3x, 4x my holdings. I only had a little bit in there anyway, but yeah, one of them where it's just basically that. It's sort of exactly like VRA, like you said. The team just aren't really communicating. I mean, the main reason for me, which is why I think it's dumped, is it's supposed to be the blockchain for brands, but they haven't put that in their white paper or anything. It seems like they're totally like sort of changing, like, and they're not communicating. So it's just, yeah, I mean, it's terrible for investors. That's why everyone's run far away.
Totally. I mean, look at this. I mean, obviously every other alt had a drop like this. A lot of alts were down 70-80%. Like I said, we were just obviously looking at this level to turn out to be maybe the double bottom where all those alts, when I said last week when we had the stream, this was a good level for many alts to start DCAing. But this has been a total capitulation moment. Everybody bailed based on the FUD and the lack of any confirmation or any sort of explanation from the team, or, you know, just give us something. Hopefully, guys, we're going to learn more soon. Hopefully they'll release a statement or do an updated white paper, or, you know, because I don't like being negative about any project that I believe has sound fundamentals, but obviously some things have to be said, and the communities should be listened to, because community is what makes the project, you know, do what it does. Without people, without us, without supporters, you know, who's going to be buying? I just want to just quickly actually see how much it dropped, because just from that level alone, like, you know, that's another 76%. And then obviously from the very top, even just from this top here, that's like, guys, this is
I mean, the way I see XDB now, Marta, is I managed to pick it up under a cent, so every cent it does is a 1x. So
correct.
It's one of them where it's just total capitulation. It really is.
Yeah, the question is now though, you know, is this the bottom? I wouldn't be rushing into this right now, because this is barely nothing. This is nothing. You see even just over here, right? Just that, at least when we dropped here, we had a bit of consolidation. We bounced and had a nice raise. That was like a nice 2x here. Then it rolled, and now it had that small little, you know, reaction here. It would have been very hard I know this is a daily chart, but it would have been hard for unskilled trader to get in and out. And for anybody that obviously bought here, didn't think, you know, much of it. They thought maybe, okay, this is a nice SR level. We're going to maybe accumulate here a little bit, bounce in the range, and go out from here, because it was a great level to get in at. But since then, you know, we had that reaction, and we had that bearish news and people reacting to the FUD. Huge sell-off, huge capitulation just from just that level here alone. That's 70% down. This is nothing. This isn't a bottom. This isn't a support level. For the minute, you only have one candle. And in my books right now, you know, give it time. Give it time to for investors or holders or the whales or anybody that's in this project, react and see what's going to happen within the next couple of weeks. Just don't rush into it. I mean, look, if you're huge believer and you have a crystal ball and you know that this is it, like, you know, like Aidan just said, from here on, any cent up, it is 100%. But if we go even lower, every little move from here, that's even bigger chances for you to actually make money on those decimals. But right now, look, I mean, it would be obviously just around here. This was one support here. We had wicks down to here, so we're in around that cent area. I wouldn't rush yet to do anything with this, unless on a shorter time frames, maybe you like to, you know, play a bit of a DJ mode. Like I said, give it time in terms of investing. Let the team do a bit of work for you as well right now. Keep your money. There'll be time to buy. It has tremendous potential, but I would certainly wait with bigger investments, bigger moves on this with my portfolio, with my money.